And it's funny. I'd never hit record, but there's a note. It says stop record.
It started.
Video. Oh, it says stop video. Okay. It's recording.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We ready to get started? Make sure you have a notepad, pen, and your listening ears on. If you're new to Zoom and new to some of the unique options, you can, there's an option where you can chat and ask questions while we're going along. So if there's something that doesn't make sense or you'd like us to elaborate on, please feel free to post a question, comment, anything like that. Okay? So welcome to the number 3 boot camp for June Go Senior Coach Strong Boot Camp, Making Authentic Connections. My name is Mary Blatchley. I am a regional director along with my fabulous husband, Brian, who unfortunately couldn't make it today. He's at work, so you get to be with me. My husband, Brian, and I, we started our journey as clients with Take Shape for Life back in August of 2016. And we were probably at the lowest point in our lives as far as, independently, individually. I personally was really just didn't even know where to go from where I was, as you can see in the picture there. And I was connected with my wonderful coach, Carrie Frazier. And we were so blessed. After 3 weeks on the program, I knew that whatever this program was doing for me was going to be lasting a lifetime. And within 6 weeks, our friends and family were already saying, okay, we're going to join you. And that's when our coaching journey began. And that is, we haven't looked back once. So here we are now in the month of June, and the only way we're going is forward from here. So it's been a wonderful ride. So thanks for joining us. And next in line, my co-host today, the beautiful Kelly Bougard, and she'll give you a little information on herself.
Good morning, everyone. I am Kelly, Regional Director, and I've been coaching for about a year now. I didn't start coaching right away like Mary and Brian. It took me about 6 months from when I hit my goal. So after 6 months is when I started. When I was in the weight loss phase, I didn't want to share it with anyone. I just wanted to lose the weight and, keep going. But when you lose 50 pounds in 4.5 months, it's really hard to keep that from anyone. So being a nurse, I finally realized I was being selfish and not sharing this gift with everyone. So that's when I decided that I really needed to become a coach and share with people in my circle that my coach didn't know. So here I am, and it's been an amazing year. I'm so excited to be on this call with you guys this morning. It's going to be lots of fun. So get your notepad and pen ready, take lots of notes, and let's just have some fun. So it's always really good to hear from other coaches in our family, just hearing, their journey and their little pearls of wisdom. So I'm really excited to introduce Stephanie Jaycox this morning. She'll just be sharing some quick tips on, when she started coaching and just some stuff that she could have told her if she could go back and tell herself when she first started, what she would tell herself then. So, Stephanie, you want to
hear me?
Yes. Good morning.
Awesome. Good morning. Thank you so much for asking me to join today.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. So I started coaching almost 2 years ago, and as I reflect back, there's many things that I would do differently, but it really comes down to 2 things. The first thing is, I'm a firm believer at this point that you have to first change yourself before you can change anything else. And so one thing that, I went to an event about 6 months after I started coaching, and I asked every single person there, hey, what really helped your coaching, journey really expand, basically? And every single person told me the same thing. They all told me, you have to do personal development. You have to work on yourself. And so if I could go back, this is one thing I would have started doing sooner. And it's just finding time to really educate yourself and really work on yourself first, and your business will completely transform before your eyes. And so I listened to a video the other day that actually said every day you should make time to read, listen, and watch something educational. And so, I really try to do this every single day. I had a lot of excuses before. I work from home now through coaching, and, you know, it's no reason that I can't sleep in every single day, but I make it a point to get up at 6 o'clock every single day and work on myself before my kids get up. And I'm going to tell you this, and it's just how the universe works. If you work on yourself, your business will transform. The days that I have, I guess an excuse is just the way to put it, and I don't have time to do some personal development, my business seems to drag. The days that I'm really working on myself, it's just transformational. So that's the first thing. Just work on yourself, become a better person, change your mindset, always think from the positive, that kind of thing. And then the second thing that I would have done different, when I started coaching, I had a large network of just people. And so there was a lot of people watching me. And so when I started coaching, they all just kind of came because that's, they saw me. But once those people, got on program and I got, a couple months in, now I really had to start figuring out what coaching is, because I didn't do that at first. And so the biggest thing I can tell you is follow the systems, get on trainings, learn the systems like the back of your hand. And, part of that is, utilizing your support network as well. So team coaching is huge. I never used to do celebration calls or three-way calls of any kind. But you know what I learned is, you can only get so far by yourself. And so, I had to learn that, many, many months into my journey is, I've been an executive director basically since I started coaching, and I cannot expand myself until I grow my team. And so that comes by utilizing your support system, use your mentors, celebrate every client, get people on the phone when they're struggling, whatever it is, but, follow the system to a T. And, one other part of that is use your well-being tracker. I did not use this at first. I thought I could just, do an explore call with people and I would be good to go. But the reality is that, a lot of people don't sign up the first time you talk to them. And so it's really, really nice to have that documentation in your binder so that you can go back and reference it when they are ready, or when you're following up with them and you don't have to ask them again, hey, how much did you want to lose? Or why do you want to do this? Or, just any of those questions. And so that has really just helped with organization and, follow up and just really streamlining everything. So you guys are in great hands, and, that's my biggest thing. Work on yourself and, follow your systems to a T. Don't try to reinvent the wheel like I did, because you'll just put yourself behind. So, just do what everybody's done that is ahead of us, that obviously works, and you'll do amazing. So those are my biggest tips, I guess, that I would change, if I had to go back and do it all over again.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your words of wisdom for us, Stephanie. You are definitely an inspiration and will inspire many more people to come. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Fabulous. Thank you. All right. Boot campers. Let's do a quick review of last week's action steps. All right. So by now you should have invited the 10 people that you have already identified to a three-way conversation with your coach. Put together your thank you email, your connections group, and your first connections email. You can do this via text or phone call within the next 24 hours. You should have completed at least 5 three-way conversations by Wednesday evening and debrief each of those calls with your coach. Bonus, did anybody start 5 clients by Saturday? Show of hands. Anyone? Just check it. Let me make sure we're doing a gallery view here. Okay, that's all right, because this is all a process. And if we moved as quickly, then we may not pick up these systems, which are so important. Okay, let me get a speaker view and then share screen back here. Okay, all right. And the last thing, if you're new to coaching, hopefully by now you have an accountability partner. If you don't, reach out in 0 to 5 or on the June Go Senior Coach Bootcamp Facebook group and see if anyone out there would be interested in joining you. This is a fantastic opportunity. It really keeps you in action, and it's all about staying in action and not keeping that momentum moving forward, okay? So if you don't have one, add that to your list of action steps for this week as well. And you can also reach out to your coach for help with that or for guidance with that as well. Thank you. All right, moving forward. All right. All right, so at this point in your journey as a new health coach, you should be feeling comfortable with the Explore call outline for a potentially interested candidate, getting used to the type of questions your mentor asks your potential client. You should have the well-being tracker on all those calls that you've done, getting comfortable with the system, and have your client tracking binders set up. I recommend using a 3-ring notebook for those. It's very important that we start setting these binders up now and having an easy to locate section of potential, have your potential clients, your active clients. I had not ready clients in mind set up. It will make life a lot easier for you if you start doing this now and make this a habit now, because later on it'll be a mess, really. And if you have clients that are initially a not now, it gives you the opportunity to quickly and easily go back and reconnect with their goals. And then they feel that that makes them feel that, boy, they really listen to me and they really care. So, and you can locate these out, these 3 documents in 0 to 5. Okay. All right.
So what's next? Once you have done your first 5 to 6 initial practice calls, you really, really want to make sure you learn and are comfortable with finding out their why before you share the how. These calls should be all about the client and asking them tons of questions and really be interested in what they are saying. When we are more interested in them instead of sounding interested ourselves, it really makes a difference, and it shows that we truly do care, and it shows them the value of this program. So you really just want to ask tons of questions and really, really, really be interested in what they are saying. They should be doing most of the talking, and we should just be asking them questions and dream with them and vision with them at their goal. So we're going to move on to the next steps. First, we are going to play a little game. So everyone get out a blank piece of paper and a pen. It's going to be 60 seconds, and you're going to try to write down as many names as possible. The winner will get a prize. Don't judge these names, meaning, if a name pops in your head, write it down. Just everyone you know. You can use your cell phone, go through your contact list on your phone, or even go look through your Facebook friends. So anyone you can think of, you want to write their name down. So we are gonna, is everyone ready? You got your pen and paper? All right. So 60 seconds. Ready, set, go. So I'm gonna be timing you guys. Start writing. Think of your neighbors, your mailman, the UPS man, the guy that brings your box every month, wondering what this big box is, your friends, relatives, co-workers, your church family, hairdressers, people you went to school with, if you have children, your children's friends, parents, teachers. Got 30 more seconds. Keep writing. Let's see.
People you grew up with in your hometown, you went to high school with, maybe you went to college with, your co-workers, your church family, neighbors, of course, your extended family.
All right, a minute is up. Everyone stop writing. And we are gonna see who has the most names on here. I just wanna make sure I have everyone. All right, so did anyone get 10 names written down? Raise your hand if you got 10 names.
I'll take everybody off of mute here.
All right, what about 20 names?
Oh. Oops. Okay.
20 names. Joan has 20 names. Anyone else? All right, Joan, congratulations. You won, and you want to hear your prize?
Sure.
Your prize is a 30-minute one-on-one coaching session with Jamil and your coach.
Wow.
So that's a really great opportunity. I'll let him know, and you guys can go ahead and schedule that. Do you have any tips? Like, where did you get your names?
My address book, and I have little sheets that have sorority sisters and stuff, so I just have kind of been keeping them handy so I can use them for my contact list.
Awesome, awesome.
That's
Congratulations.
great. Yeah, definitely. Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you.
You guys always want to keep adding to this list. If you get 100 names, add 100 more. And then
The wash was still going? The wash is still going?
all right.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Mute on.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly, I'm going to have you unmute, and then I'll get us back to you.
I'm done. I'm unmuted.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Kelly. All right. Now we are going to move into a very valuable opportunity. You've probably found that the whole process of becoming a new coach is all about connecting with your story. And what we'd like to do now is to kind of go break down the pieces that go into creating your story. And is there anyone out there who knows their story right now and would be comfortable sharing it with the group? Anybody? Let me go to gallery view here. Let me see here. Raise your hand. Anyone? Okay, Marie Ray. Okay, let me take you off the, sorry. Take you off of mute, Marie. And cast you. Okay.
Hi.
Marie. How are you?
I'm doing good. This is good for me because I need to practice getting out of my comfort zone.
I love it. That is fantastic. That is great. So
Yeah.
you feel comfortable with your story, and we really appreciate you, coming out of your comfort zone this morning to share with us your story.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So I have been struggling with my weight for over 30 years. and have done pretty much everything there is out there to do. And if I lost a little, it came back, often even more than what I had lost. I was at one of my heaviest weights last year and very, very tired, depressed, in pain. My hips, my back, my knees, even my ankles. And we are very blessed. We retired and moved into a motorhome, and we travel all around. And I get to go to national parks and hike and do all sorts of stuff. But with my weight being what it was and my health being what it was, I wasn't able to take advantage of this lifestyle. And last year, around November, we met up with a couple that we met doing this lifestyle. And he had lost a tremendous amount of weight and was feeling great. And even more so, he was off of his medications, one of which was Prilosec, which I've been on for 20 years and wanting to get off of it as well, but couldn't. And I said, oh my gosh, if this works for you, I want in. So I got in under my wonderful coach, Monica, and I am 40 pounds down, and it has changed my life. It has just changed my life. I am off of the medication that my doctors told me I would never be off of, and just getting healthier each day. My husband's joined the program since. He's 25 pounds down, and I'm so excited. I've also been praying for some way to supplement our finances, and it just occurred to me, this was the answer. This is it. So I'm very excited to be a coach.
Aw, God, thank you so much, Marie. That, like, I'm almost crying, like, just hearing you. And so many pieces of your story, we're gonna talk about here in a minute. Your authenticity and your passion, I could feel that. That was beautiful. So thank you so much for sharing that today.
Thank you.
Here. Okay. All right. Get Marie. I'm gonna mute you, Marie, real quick. I can. Oh, you're under. There you are. Perfect. Okay. So here are the components that are going to help you to create your story. You want to start with, where were you before Take Shape for Life? How did you feel at that time? What were you frustrated with? What was life for you? Create that picture. What was your reality? And then you want to go into, once you joined the program, what happened? How did you feel? What did you experience? Did you have more energy? Did you lose any weight? Were you getting healthier? Reducing medications? Playing with your kids more? Create that picture for them of the life that has changed. And then the last piece, and this is also very important. Why did you decide to become a health coach? All right. Like Marie said, it was a great opportunity for her to continue to share this gift that had so changed her life. And for Kelly, it was an opportunity to, she came to that place that said, I'm being selfish not sharing this. Be proud of the gift that has given you so much. And be sure, maybe you wanted some financial freedom, the opportunity to stay home with your children, pay off debt. So those are going to be very important pieces that are going to help you create that story, okay? All right. All right. Now I'm looking for a potential volunteer who would be willing to help create your story with the group, just to hear and get an idea of what it would look like. Is there anyone who'd be willing to do that?
Tammy Moore.
Tammy, okay. Let me take you in. Tammy, are you able to take yourself off mute? Down at the bottom. I can take you off. Oh, let me see here. I can take you off if not. There we go. Hi, Tammy.
Hi.
Okay. All right. So no pressure here, all right? This is all about learning.
Yes.
All right. So what we're going to do, I'm going to ask you some questions and then just fill in the blanks, okay? All right.
Okay.
So before you found Take Shape for Life, what was life like for you?
First time around 2010 or before that, very sad. Was that her name, Mary? Mary? Talked about, yeah. Marie, sorry. I can't hear
Okay.
sometimes. Very much like I had pain, a lot of physical pain. Sad, tired, depressed, not in a depression per se, but just sad. And in a bad situation in my my marriage. So yes, so that was before, and just insecure, and
Okay.
and also I felt covered up, you know what I mean, with my weight.
Right.
Embarrassed.
Right.
And I hid a lot. I didn't want to, and I'm a very social person, and I spent a lot of time not wanting to go out because I was just embarrassed. Yeah.
So you isolated yourself, you withdrew.
Yeah, I would peek out, you know.
Uh-huh.
But I was very, very isolated, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now that you started on the program,
Yes.
tell us about what's changed for you. Where are you at now?
Mine is a little, that's where I have to kind of hone in on, you know, kind of narrowing it down, but mine started with Carrie probably over a year ago, where I was in nursing school.
Yeah.
And 3 weeks on that program, I think I was down 15 pounds back then.
Sure.
And and I had lost all my weight before in 2010. So I knew that this was going to be it for me, and was able to, you know, leave my home that was unhealthy and take my boys. And so I went and jumped into, I just felt so much better. But long story short, I'm over here now finishing nursing school, and I'll hone all this in and make it more organized and to the point for where I am now.
Right.
I had restarted this program right after nursing school and going into preceptorship, and my life is dramatically different in just a month's time. And so today, yes, I've only lost, I don't want to say only lost because I've gained so much more. I want to cry.
It's okay. That's part of this process.
But I can't cry on Zoom.
Yes, you can. We all have.
It's been a journey, but how I feel today is, and I won't cry to people, I promise. I'll scare away. Changed my life. Changed my life in 2010, and today I'm a completely different person. I believe this program got me clear-headed enough to say enough to my abusive home, and I left and took my kids, and yes, and that's a whole other thing. But today, right now, I have no more pain. I am not short of breath. Physical pain, I don't have it. I am like running, and I have just graduated nursing school, and I've been out of this that environment for 10 months now, and I can't tell you. There's no words to how I feel. That I'm amazing, and I know that I will go all the way, and that's why I jumped into this coaching, because I'm a sharer.
I love it.
That person before, even in my brokenness, I was encouraging people and to feel better about themselves, and it's just who I am. So I was also praying, Lord, you know, how can I give back? Because I just have to. I've been so blessed, and this is it. This came to me as well. And it was not about the money for me, although the finances are wonderful. For me, it's more about reaching other people who were in that pit, the same pit I was in, whatever it is. And I'm out of that pit. My sun shines, like I told Carrie, every single day now. I'm not hurt anymore by my ex-husband, and life is just beautiful, and I have not stopped. I've been so, I've always had joy, even in my darkness, but now oh my gosh, I can't even stand it.
That was beautiful. I was going to ask you the last piece, but I think you answered it for us because it's so well for you. You've decided to get forward because, and what makes your story so unique, Tammy, I think, is that your story goes beyond the physical piece. It really is that healthy mind. And so much of that gets lost because so many times people really are focused more on that physical piece without considering the mind aspect. You are going to reach so many people out there, and you're really going to change a lot of lives. I love it. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you sharing. That was beautiful. I almost was crying then. Again, here we go. Little did I know.
Just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and I can hardly stand it. It's so good.
Thank you, Tammy. We will look forward to seeing your journey shine.
Oh, it will definitely shine for sure with this program. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. That was
exciting.
Yay. Thanks. That was great. Few tears. That's how these Zooms go.
Thank you both. Thank you, ladies, both. Such beautiful stories and such an inspiration. So next, we're going to go over the basics of client acquisition. So acquiring clients. Think about why you are excited. What drew you to this program? What excites you about coaching? And what is your why? Don't really know your why. And you want to make sure you know your story like the back of your hand. Practice it by yourself, practice it with your mentors. I know for myself, I have a 20-minute ride to work. I would practice it to and from work each day until I really got comfortable with it. You want to be comfortable enough to share it with anyone and everyone at any given time. Who are you sharing it with? Every name that you just wrote down. Your contact list, any person that comes to mind, that's who you're going to be sharing it with. Everyone you talk to is a perfect candidate because everyone knows people that you don't know. What will you say? We're going to go over this in a little bit more detail, so take some notes. It's a lot of great information. And then when you talk to someone who is interested, you really want to try to get them on the phone. So what are you going to say? All the names on your list, you're going to reach out to them via phone, text, or social media. And all you have to do is say hi. You want to start a true, authentic, real conversation. You don't just want to say, hey, I'm a health coach. Let's talk about it now. No, you just want to start off with saying, hey, how are you doing? How are the kids? How's work? Be interested in them by asking questions rather than sounding interested yourself. Ask them what's going on, what's new in life, how's the weather where you are. Start a true conversation. And then you look for an opening to bring up health and your story. Usually every conversation can lead to you talking about your health and your health coaching journey. If you're not already talking on the phone, try to move it to the phone. It's always so very important to move these conversations to the phone so that they can feel your excitement and you can really get to their deep down why. So get the word out and make those connections.
All right. I love this depiction here. If you're a visual person, I know I am. And this is a fantastic, Kelly touched on this. You're reaching out to these people because you trust them and you care about them. And you are, by connecting with them through your story, they will then reach out to their world, and they know hundreds of people that you don't know. And that's what we want to get America healthy. We want to help these people out there. The only way we can do that is to get the word out. And so it's important that you create that connection with them, like she said, via text, via phone, messenger. Just reach out. Just say hi. How are you doing?
All right, so this is how it looks and sounds. These are scripts for getting the word out, and you can find them in 0 to 5, your coaching group, in the new coach system in the file section. You really want to get comfortable with going over these scripts and make it a little personal for you and authentic. Really get comfortable with going over this. So take time and practice. You can practice with your mentors or your spouse or whoever. So we're just going to do a little practice, Mary and I.
Yeah. So the example that we are going to do today to get the word out is going to be what it would look like if you were calling your friend or family on the telephone. Okay? So I'm going to do my rendition of a phone ringing. Okay? I apologize. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, Kelly. This is Mary Blatchley. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh my God, I am wonderful. Hey, I have a quick question. Do you have a minute?
Absolutely.
Would you like to hear something exciting?
Of course.
Well, as you know, I've yo-yo dieted, most of my adult life. I've struggled with gaining weight, losing weight. I've struggled with depression and just lacking motivation. And last August, I made a very big step in my life. I decided to join a program. And you're never going to believe this, but I have lost 40 pounds.
No way.
Yes, I lost 40 pounds in 4 months. And even better, I have learned how to keep it off.
Oh, that's awesome.
I just felt like nothing helped until I found this program. I have literally been transformed from the inside out. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before.
That's wonderful. You'll have to tell me more.
Well, I'm helping people now to be healthy as well. And I want to get the word out about this program. It's made such a big difference, not only for me, but for my family. And I know that you know people that I don't know.
Oh, yes. I already have a few people in mind.
Oh, my God. I'm so passionate about doing this. And I want to help as many people as I can. May I send you some information about what I do?
Sure. I would love that.
Perfect. While you're looking up the information, if you think of anyone else who's struggling with weight or is on weight-related medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, struggling with financial difficulties, mental health, wants to work on low energy, would you be willing to forward some information on to them?
Absolutely.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Can I give you a quick call tomorrow to make sure you get the information and to see if you have any more questions?
Sure. I'm free anytime tomorrow.
Perfect. Are you available around 1 o'clock?
Sounds good.
Perfect. I'll put it on our calendars.
Okay,
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
What's a good email address for you, Kelly?
It's bogardkelly@gmail.com.
Great. Would it be okay if I kept you updated on how things are going with my program?
Yes, I would love that.
Perfect. Hey, one more quick question. Are you on Facebook?
I am.
Perfect. I'll get connected with you there as well.
Great.
Thanks. Yay! So, a little review about that conversation that we just had. The keys to a successful get the word out conversation are truly in that authenticity. telling your story with enthusiasm, passion. Be concise, right around 1 minute, and that takes practice. Like Kelly said, ask for help. Let them feel your heart and how passionate you are about helping others. Remember that they really do know a lot of people that you don't. And some of those people can really use our help and are probably looking for help just like we are. A lot of times when I portray this program, I call it a gift. And when I'm reaching out to people, I like to say that there is hope out there. And that's what I think is what really makes it that connection. It's a gift that offers hope. Okay? And then again, if that person that you're getting the word out to is interested for themselves, let them know you're still new to coaching and you'd like to have your coach get to that three-way conversation, explain more, and then can give them all of the details and then schedule that three-way conversation. Okay? All right. All right. Kelly, I think, how are we doing on time, Kelly? Are you there, Kelly? Did I lose you? I may have lost Kelly. Okay. So how does this system work, getting the word out? You want to send an email, the follow-up or thank you email, which has the link to your non-branded website. You want to do that within 24 hours.
I'm here, Mary. I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Nope. Okay. I just reviewed the follow-up or thank you email that you're going to send.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you want to send them an email with a follow-up and thank you within 24 hours. You never want to send them your ordering site. You always want to send the non-branded site. The ordering site is for clients only. And then you want to make sure you friend them on Facebook if you're not already friends. Add their email address to your connections group. If you do not have connections group set up yet, get with your mentors and go over that today. It's really, really a great system to have. And then you want to follow up with them in a few days to see if they had any questions or if they have any friends that came to mind, and just let them know that you can, to share that information with them. And then you're just going to send a light touch email to those in your connections every 2 weeks to keep them updated about your progress. Sometimes it's great to have that, if a person goes to their yearly checkup with their doctor and they're told, they have high cholesterol, they're pre-diabetic, they will think of you. They will think, I keep getting that email and it's talking about, Kelly, let me reach out to her. I'm sure she can help. So it's always good to send that every 2 weeks.
All right. All right. How does this all work? Okay. Even though the purpose of making this connection is not to, quote, get this person as a client, many of those friends, family members, they're going to want to know more information for themselves. So it's, just let them know you're new to coaching, you're still learning, and you'd like to move that on to the Explore call. Many of these connections will send you to their friends, coworkers, family members, especially if they can feel that you care. That enthusiasm, that passion that is conveyed in that conversation that you're sharing your story, they're going to feel that and probably immediately have 6 people that come to mind right away that they love and care about who are at home struggling. Many of those connections may not be ready for Take Shape for Life right now, but you connect with them on Facebook and you start living your life out loud, you're going to want to know more information. Some people just want to know that you're truly serious about health coaching in that your journey is going to continue to move forward. You just have to be patient. So that's why it's important to update your Facebook profile, to send those connections with updates on your progress and your journey, because it's never ending. And then many of those connections, they're going to get your emails for months, and they will be so excited that they will continue to send referrals. And move it to the phone.
All right, so we're gonna all set a goal. You wanna make anywhere from 2 to 10 connections per day. In 1 month, that's 54 to 280 new connections. Don't limit yourself. You know, if you hit 280 connections in 2 weeks, go for 280 more for the month. If you reach out to 10 people in a day and only 5 of them answer, contact 5 more people. Don't ever limit yourself. Keep connecting with more and more people. The more people you talk to, the more people you will help.
And, you know, something that a group, I got together with a group for the month of, Kelly, I can't remember what month it was. We got together, and every Sunday, we, for 1 hour, set time aside to get the word out. And it was really cool. And the idea behind this is that, you know, you are motivating each other to get the word out. And it was really cool. And it had a big impact on our business for that month, and the more people that we were able to reach out to. All right. So this week's action steps, write this down. If you don't already, make sure you reach out for an accountability partner. Get that set up. If you already do, call your accountability partner this week. Practice your story. Get the word out to them. Get the word out to 30 of those names on the contact list this week, about 4 per day. Make sure you know the Get the Word Out system, right? You can find those forms in 0 to 5 file section, new coach systems. Set up your client tracking binder if you haven't already, and start your next 2 clients this week. All right. We open up for questions. Here I can
Just raise your hand.
I'll take everybody off.
Go ahead, Tammy.
Okay, I'll take everybody.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not familiar with the non-ordered site, or I forgot what that is exactly.
Go ahead, Kelly. You can go over the non-branded website.
Yeah, non-branded site.
So you have a site, and it pretty much will just have a link for them to request information, and you'll get an email that's saying so-and-so will is requesting information. We can get that. I'll have Carrie show you that, how to get that.
Yeah.
So it's
like ours is mine is getfitblatchley@ichooseoptimalhealth.com.
okay.
So it's going to be whatever you've named your, like maybe it's Tammy's clients, or
yeah, it's Tammy, we set it up when we did your on your OIM, and we set up your website. It's right underneath there, so it would be Tammy Moore at ichooseoptimalhealth.com. I believe that's right.
Is that the name of it?
Yep. I'll show you on your Office in Motion. Remember, it's basically the website that people can fill out to request more information.
I don't, but my brain is damaged.
a lot of information.
I'm still recovering.
It's all right. Anyone else? Just feel free. Everybody's unmuted, so feel free to ask questions about getting the word out, making being comfortable with.
So clarification. So the ichooseoptimalhealth.com is the one that we want to send prospective clients.
Correct. Right.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. So then my other one, the Get Healthy with Maria at TSFL, that's where my clients are ordering from.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Good questions, guys. Good. That's why we do these trainings.
Mm-hmm.
Just take a moment today to kind of go through the information that was presented and just take a deep breath and take your time. This is all a process. So, well, thank you guys for joining us this morning. And Kelly, my co-host.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Guys, we are going to have the action steps will be posted on the June Go Senior Coach Strong Bootcamp Facebook group. We'll post them on 0 to 5, and we will also have the recording playback available as well. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you, all of you, so much.
Yes.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They just wanna-
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah.